Listen close, what I gotta say, cause you know there ain't no other way. Packaging is the message, yeah. You ready? Let's go. Yo, from the halls of Dusseldorf to the Indian floor, we're knocking down the Interpack 2026 door. With graphene films and rPET in the back, Bharat's innovation is flying the flag.
From Bruckner's lines to ESCO's AI cloud, we're making the Make in India claim out loud. Monomaterials and compliance in the stream, living the circular and sustainable dream.
Sustainable dream, very nice. So, welcome back to Industry Insights. Welcome, Sai Deepthi. Thank you so much for doing this. So, what have you got from Interpack?
So we are looking, thank you, Abhay, firstly. And we are looking ahead to the absolute Olympics of our industry, which is, of course, the Interpack 2026. And you can think of it as the Met Gala of manufacturing. And we are talking about a staggering 2,800 exhibitors from over 60 countries. But Abhay, the real pulse of the story of the show isn't just the sheer scale, it's also the arrival of high octane Indian contingent.
Ooh, wow, high octane Indian contingent.
Yeah.
So, I think it's historic, Saidipti, and India isn't just showing up to browse the aisles with a backpack and a
Mm,
dream,
yeah.
but India is also exhibiting in record-breaking numbers. So we have shed that low-cost alternative skin, and now I think we are high-tech partner that everyone wants to talk to.
Mm.
So whether it's circularity or digital transformation, I think Bharat is arriving in Dusseldorf with that main character energy.
Yeah. And the timing of it is also strategically sharp, right? Like we just saw the India EU free trade agreement opening up like 97% of the tariff lines duty free. And our exporters are set for a very massive tailwind. And this isn't just a trade show. So it's a global debut for Bharat Next.
Yes, exactly. Global debut for Bharat Next. So let's dive into the segment of what India will be at
Yeah.
Interpack. So let's talk about the mind blown tech, which is the kind of stuff that belongs in a cover story. So Connect Packaging, which is doing a soft launch of graphene enhanced films. So we are talking about carbon nanotech that
Mm.
makes films stronger and thinner with barrier properties that feel like science fiction.
Oh, so it's basically the ultimate lesson in less is more.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you can use nanotech to create a thinner film that protects better and recycles easier, you have essentially cracked the code for sustainable luxury, right?
Yeah.
And speaking of heavy duty circularity, we have to look at Packham Umashri, and they are exhibiting 100% rPET FIBC solutions.
Yes, exactly. So that's the Ahmedabad-based Pack and Mumashri, and it's
Yeah.
it's the bottle to bag revolution. So they're taking post-consumer PET bottles, stuff that usually ends up in a landfill, and turning them into massive high-performance industrial jumbo bags.
Hmm.
So it's got a 50% lower carbon footprint than virgin bags. It
Mm.
also proves that rPET isn't just for a bottle of water; it's for the entire industrial supply chain.
That's interesting, also. And now we're talking about materials, but we can't run these materials without the right hardware, right? And
Yeah.
this brings us to the next segment, which is on materials. And the Bruckner Group is bringing 12-meter wide BOPP lines to Interpack, but the real narrative is their 100% PE monomaterial technology.
So they are basically declaring a war on unrecyclable multi-layer laminates. Is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So they're biaxial lines which combine BOPE-HD and BOPE-LLD to create packaging that actually hits global recycling targets.
Yeah.
And I think no more separable layers and no more recycling or maybes that the
Yeah.
industry
And
looks for.
they are saying that Indian market is like advancing the fastest here because of the aggressive policy support that we have seen from the government's end. And we aren't just following global trends, we're also stress testing them at scale, right?
Yeah, exactly. And talking about the policies and everything, there's also a safety net. So let's talk about the safety net, which is the rules.
Mm,
So as the rules get tighter, the room for human error vanishes.
yeah.
And I think IC is launching the Profiler Graphic Connect.
Okay.
And it's an AI based pre press tool that compares print ready files with approved templates and with, of course, a lot of precision.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like having the editor's eye for detail, but with an AI speed.
Exactly.
And it catches everything, a 5-point font error or a subtle color shift, and before it even hits the press. So that's the advantage, and it integrates seamlessly with ESCO's new compliance cloud, I think.
Yes, exactly. And ESCO is debuting a solution that proactively checks ingredient lists and legal copy against international regulations. So it's the agentic
Okay.
AI.
Yeah.
You don't have to manually check 1,000 symbols, but the AI does it while you are still in the design phase.
Okay. And it turns a legislative headache into basically an operational superpower, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's something a lot of companies are looking for, especially if they're exporting and to a lot of
Yeah,
other countries.
exactly.
And so between IC's precision tool and ESCO's AI, we are looking at zero defect and zero delay manufacturing.
Yes, exactly. And I think that will be the theme for Interpack. Zero defect, zero delay, and of course, with a lot of other themes. So you and I had attended a Interpack briefing in
Yes.
Mumbai. So
Yes.
yes, we spoke to Richard Clemens and
Yeah.
Thomas Dose. So
Yeah.
even they were spotlighting AI usage of AI, sustainability, and all the other initiatives
Mm.
that are there
Yeah,
moving out.
definitely.
So yeah, what an episode!
Yeah.
Time to wrap up. So pack your bags and set the global pace. Bharat is winning the Interpack race. From graphene strength to the AI cloud, we are making the industry stand tall and proud.
Strategic growth is the seed that is sound with global expertise and feet on the ground. For the veterans' insight and insiders' sound, what packaging is where the real truth is found.
Yes, it's where the real truth is found. So thank you for tuning in.
And we'll catch you next time for more news and views from the world of packaging in our next episode of Industry Insights.
Thank you.
Stay tuned.